Hello. So, what's your name and how are you doing? And also, what's your result?
Hi, my name is Tasnia Rahman. I sat for my IGCSEs back in 2024
Right.
and I achieved world highest in English language B.
Wow. So, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about English language B is like most frustrating thing, because for a fact I know most people cannot achieve the results they want and or they expect. And so, what's the secret recipe, or what's the secret way that you got the world highest in the most difficult subject possible?
Well, I think what I'm about to say it's going to sound very cliche, but
Yeah.
it's to read books.
Oh,
Read
definitely,
books.
right.
My mother always fostered this reading habit since I was very young,
Mhm.
and I grew up reading books both in the school curriculum and
Right.
out of the school curriculum. And I
Right.
think it really helped me with my vocabulary and
Definitely.
creativity.
No, that is definitely amazing advice. And moreover, in this generation, when we are so much involved in our mobile phone and all those type of distraction, reading books is the least of our concerns right now. But this is a habit that we all should develop right now and from a really young age. And thank you for saying that. And you already got the amazing results after reading books. So the next question related to this topic would be that in this age of social media, how did you refrain yourself from using the mobile phone, and how did you read books?
Well, if I were to blame anyone else for
Yeah.
being a distraction, it wouldn't be true because I was my biggest and most persistent distraction.
Mhm.
And most of the time it was my phone or even a book that I was reading that wasn't about studying.
Right. Okay.
So what really helped me focus was keeping in mind what's at stake
Right.
and also studying in small increments in 25-minute intervals.
Right. Pomodoro technique.
so-
Yeah.
Yes. So it really helps reset your mind after loading
Right.
it with so many information.
Right, definitely. And I feel like the ways that you suggested, you're using your time perfectly, because the technique, Pomodoro technique, which is basically so you study for 25 minutes and then take a break for 5 minutes and then continue the cycle for the next 4 hours or whatever your time is. So this is a fantastic example of how you are like actively researching on how to study, because not everybody knows how to actually study, because everybody thinks, okay, I'm gonna
The longer you study,
the longer you study, I'm gonna stack 12 hours of study session
Yeah.
before my exam and I'm gonna ace my exam. But unfortunately it
does
doesn't
not
work.
Speaking from experience.
Definitely, yes. So thank you for showing us that the new ways that you have researched on how to study, and people should actually implement it. So the next question is, what's your next goal in your life and in future, and what field or university are you planning to pursue in the future?
Well, I'm studying for my A2 right now, and it's
Okay, right.
very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hoping for next is to head on the path of biochemistry.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
hoping to be able to get a scholarship to a prestigious university.
Right.
Or,
So that is really wonderful that you have already thought about it from such a young age, because most people try to think where they will go after their A levels, but you have already researched somewhat after your A levels and before studying A levels. So that is really awesome. And one thing I would advise you, because now that you have time, focus more on like extracurricular activities, because as already you are reading books, you have idea of how to build up stuff or creative stuff. So if you engage more into like creative extracurricular activities, that would help you into getting really prestigious scholarships in
Yes,
future, which would like make you study for free.
one step closer to my goal.
Definitely.
I'm like actually writing for an Olympiad right now.
Oh wow.
Some of my hobbies are writing and drawing, so we got
Okay.
that going on.
That is amazing, and that is really inspiring for me to hear that you are writing and you are developing your extracurricular activities like professionally right now at this age. So that would definitely give you a boost in the future.
Yes.
So as an academician, what advice would you give to the younger or junior students here who are studying and who want to achieve amazing grades like you?
Well, to juniors, this is going to sound very banal, but
Right.
you have to study.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you have to omit fun entirely out of your
Mhm.
life. You can balance both. You have to
Right.
learn time management, and I think it's a skill they should teach you very early.
Right.
To balance playing time and
Right.
studying time.
Right.
You really don't have to study long, in my opinion. Just study very thoroughly when you do.
Right, definitely. That is important advice because what we like as students, if we are doing like consistently just studying 3 or 4 hours each day, not too long, not like cramping a 10-hour study session per day, just consistently, even 2 hours consistently, that would give amazing like boost in everyday exam and help you be prepared. So you have given amazing advice for our juniors. So next up, for the students who are planning to give their exam, because right now they cannot be reading books because they have their exam pretty soon.
Yeah.
So what advice would you tell them?
Well, my own little sister will be giving O levels
Okay.
hopefully next
Right.
year. So, to anyone studying for their O levels, I would suggest that for the next few months right before your exam, lay off the extracurriculars for a bit.
Right.
Just study thoroughly. Don't push yourself. Don't study too long. Just
Right.
study thoroughly. That is, I feel like everyone is more focused on studying for longer durations when they really should be focusing more on the short amount of time they do study.
Right.
And I would say check out the question papers. There's a clear pattern there. And once
Right.
you catch on to it, it's impossible to stop.
No, that is definitely one of the most important two advices for the students who are sitting for their exam.
I
because-
myself recovered for AS just by looking at the pattern.
Oh,
Once I figured
okay.
it out, it was
Right, right. No, that is definitely important because question paper gives you an idea about how the exam questions were for the past years, and they definitely have somewhat similarity coming up for the next upcoming exam. So, and also about the question about like studying thoroughly, I feel like that is really important because you have to like input your focus into studying, because if you are using your phone while also studying,
Yeah, yeah.
that isn't really helping, or you aren't studying properly that would retain all the information you're studying at the time. So whenever you're studying, you should study thoroughly and with proper focus. So that would help them get the
Yes, it wouldn't really help if you have a 12-hour study session
Right.
while simultaneously checking your phone.
Right.
And that's the hard way.
right, definitely. No, thank you so much for giving all of us such matured suggestions and advices to work upon. And moving on, best of luck for your amazing results in the upcoming A-level session.
Thank you.
And hopefully you have amazing career opportunities in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.